Hello everybody, this is Dave Blair, and we are taking a look at Project Cars 1. Anyway, this was one of my first races. Oh, look at that guy, that Porsche pushing me wide there in that first corner. I think I started 7th in this race. This was one of my first online races in Project Cars 1. And I wanted to take a look back at this game. Um, I thought it was a fantastic game. Now, when I started playing it, I was a little overwhelmed. I don't know if you guys remember when it first came out. I mean, the settings, they had settings for everything, and it just was really overwhelming at first. Um, Now, this was back in 2017, I think. This came out for the Xbox. I'm playing this on Xbox One, by the way. And I had to watch a few YouTube videos to get my settings straight. And I was coming from Forza 6, I believe. But when I started playing this, I was like, wow, Project Cars really has something here. I mean, this game is fantastic. Now, this is online against real people. All this is a multiplayer online race. Again, one of my first ones, and this is just one that I recorded from the beginning. Um, Again, I thought Project Cars 1 was a fantastic game. But then when I started watching the reviews and, heard people were complaining about it didn't work well with a controller. Well, I never played it with a controller. I played it with my Thrustmaster steering wheel. Oh, here's a guy. Yeah, this is another bug of the game. If you got kicked out, your car stayed there, or if you had dropped internet or something, your car would stay there. So every time we go past the start finish line, that car's sitting there. I think it's ghosted, but it's still just sitting there. It looks like you didn't hit it. But anyway, back to Project Cars 1. I didn't know what all the fuss was. I mean, I thought this game got a lot of hate that it did not deserve. Again, I didn't really see what the fuss was. I never tried it with a controller, but it raced fine with me for the Thrustmaster. Matter of fact, I probably played Project Cars 1 more than I did Project Cars 2. Again, when this game first came out, I thought it was fantastic, and I played a lot of online. I don't really care for the single player campaign. Now, I enjoy Forza's for some reason. I don't know maybe if it's the achievements or, it's just like, ticking all those races and getting all those cars. I don't know. But this, in Project Cars, they gave you all the cars from the get-go. You didn't have to unlock any cars. That's good and bad, in my opinion. I mean, it was nice because I just wanted to play online. I didn't really care about the story campaign or anything. Here you can see that Porsche that just went by. I'm currently running in third here, and I'm trying to catch the two people in front of me. Again, I started like 7th, 8th in this race. I don't remember exactly where I started, but worked my way up and finally got past all that ridiculousness back there, and now I'm concentrating on trying to catch the front two that are running away here. There's that car sitting on the start-finish line. Um, but anyway, I really enjoyed this game. The online was, oh look at that, when I hit that curb there, other games like Assetto Corsa or, other games like that, I mean, if you hit the curb, sometimes it's just you spin out, out of control. But I don't know, this game I thought really felt good. Um, same thing like if you bump another car, it's like they were more planted. Like you could get away with, rubbing and racing, and it's more realistic. It was more realistic than Forza, in my opinion. Whereas a lot of time in Forza, I mean, if you hit somebody, it completely sends them off the track. Where, I mean, you can't hardly even just, just do a little door rubbing. And on this game, there was plenty of it, and it's like the cars were more planted, and it was good. Again, I think that they got a lot of hate for this game unjustifiably. And the other thing too is, I mean, they came out with Project Cars 2 like right after this one, and then everyone was complaining that they were trying to cash in again for another $60 game, which maybe they were. I don't know. It seems like Project Cars 1 should have stayed around longer. Everyone moved on to Project Cars 2, which I guess is understandable, but I think they did a lot of right things with this game. And again, I don't understand why it got so much hate. Um, because I watched the reviews and everything, and I was looking for a new racing game at the time, and so I tried this one out. Again, I still have my gripes about this one. It's um, I do remember. Now, this was somebody else's lobby I went into, and it was a fantastic race. Again, this was one of the first races that I did in Project Cars 1. But, like, when I tried to set up a lobby, a lot of times I would have people in there, and there'd be 4 or 5 of us. We'd start a race, and then people would just drop out. And it's like, what are you doing? It was so hard to get a lobby together. That's one of the things I appreciate about the SRS sim racing system on Assetto Corsa, and I guess they're doing Race Room now. Um, but it's more like a league. You know exactly what track you're running, what car you're running. Um, and it's a 6-week series. I don't know. It's really good. Um, but again, that didn't exist back here when Project Cars 1 was running around. Um, Again, I think this game should have lasted longer before they rolled out the Project Cars 2. I think that they should have put the effort into fixing this game or what everybody's complaints were instead of pushing out Project Cars 2 so fast, because really this game wasn't around that long. And I don't know, I thought it was a fantastic racing game. But anyway, that's kind of my ramblings on that. I finally caught up to this Porsche here. I'm going to pass him before the end of the race. But yeah, just some good, clean, tight, close racing. Again, you could bump each other and not completely send somebody unstable their car, or completely send them off track. I just had a lot of good things to say about this game. I just wish it would have lasted longer. Yeah, we got one more go around here. But look how tight all 3 of us are there. And that Porsche cuts across the grass there, pushes me wide, but I make the pass and I make it stick. I would have said, one more lap, maybe 2. I could have had that. I could have had that first spot. I'm in the BMW M3, I think, and I believe that's a BMW Z4 out front, and then the Porsche behind me. Anyway, probably going to wrap it up here. Again, I just wanted to look back at Project Cars 1 and share one of my early races. And if you're just watching this for the first time and you haven't gone to the Sim Pit, which is the YouTube channel where Sean Cole does his Monday through Friday daily show of sim racing news, you should definitely check it out. He's a good guy, and it's a good channel. 9 a.m. California Pacific time. And yeah, check out his YouTube channel, the Sim Pit, and get caught up on sim racing news. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.